Ciao guys, hope you're all doing well today. Finally, I am back with another video. I know it's been a while guys, I'm sorry. I just spent so much time in the last few months preparing for this championship. It's been a hell of a long year to be honest, and I'm glad it's over. But I'm finally here bringing you every single race. So today, actually, exclaimer, I don't have Bahrain for some reasons. So I'm sorry, but we'll have to start from Jeddah. But you guys saw Bahrain, you know how it went. As you can see, this is the team standings after the first round. We are P3 tied for P1 with Kick and Merck in front of us. So I don't think that's ever happened before, 3 teams with the same points. This is basically the finishing order of the first race of the season in Bahrain. Myself getting P3 after a crazy incident in turn 1, dropping me down to P11, and somehow I managed to get back up to P3. So the strategy and the race was amazing there. I think I managed it to perfection. Not much I could have done there after the turn 1 incident. But anyways, we are in Jeddah now. I think it's been like 3 months after round 1. So long time, long break. Well, break for you guys, not really much for us. But yeah, so we're gonna go out now on the first set of tires in Q1. Coming on to Jeddah, we felt pretty confident. I think we had very good setups for this track, especially. We put a lot of time, but hopefully we can show that today. I know Bari has been crazy fast the whole preparation, and everybody knows that. So it's gonna be very hard to match him. So, but hopefully we can do our best. As Wilson there lags back, but I think that's because he was just trying to sort out his force feedback, because you know you lose force feedback when you go from GP mode to online. So yeah, sometimes I do the same thing. It just catches you off guard a bit sometimes. But yeah, I wanted to just stay on the outlap here with you guys, so I could just speak to you a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna be back on YouTube now. Hopefully I can manage to create a good rhythm again. Because you know, I need to find a better balance between all the training and this, because I really want to do this. It's really enjoyable, and also for you guys, because I know you guys ask me so many times about these videos and highlights. But I'm finally, I promise you guys, I will try my best this year to keep a good rhythm. With the new game coming out in what, like 2 weeks from now ish, a bit less actually, a bit less. I'm recording this as the 18th. Yeah, 10 days actually, 10 days. But unfortunately, I won't be at home when the game comes out, so that's a good start to go. I'll be a little bit away for holidays because I really need it. But I'll be back a few days later, like the 1st of June. So the moment I'm back, be sure I'm going to be streaming and posting videos on the new game. And also League Racing will start again, so all the race highlights will be made once again, just like last year. But hopefully this year can be even better than last year. So yeah, we're coming up to the final corner now, about to start our first lap of the event. Very nerve-wracking moments like this, especially you have to put into account we're coming into a LAN, so everything's a bit different. You're not at home. We haven't driven the track in the last 3-4 days because of the traveling, the setup day, the test race day. It's long. It's been a while since we drove, so we're all super rusty, and that's why the lap times are not going to be as quick as we first imagined. I saw some people on Twitter saying like the lap times are not that quick. I mean, yeah, this is why. But as we nailed turn 1, to be honest, wasn't a very bad turn 1 at all. I would say, coming up to turn 3, one of the most confidence needed corners in the whole track. We kind of do it all right. Wasn't the fastest, but again, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is set a clean lap time, because everyone is super rusty, and if you can just manage to adapt really quickly, you'll be golden, especially in a LAN environment like this, like we had this year. 4-0 sector 1. It's okay, it's good, it's on the good side. I think I'm probably one of the fastest there so far, from what I remember, because that's also the thing, guys. When I used to do race highlights and stuff, it was the day after I would record them, and the race and quality will be new. It would be like fresh in my brain. But now this has been more than a month ago, so I'm kind of relearning as we go with you guys. And this is my first time watching it back as well, because I really want to give like a raw reaction. of my own board. As the lap so far looks pretty clean. Barry goes P1 provisionally with a 26.0. Freddy goes P1 with a 25.97, and as you know, Freddy is a really good reference, especially for bankers. So if we can get close to him, that would be very, very good. As we do come across the line and do a 0.94, so we're actually we're provisionally P1 at the moment. Wilson Hughes as well in P2 right behind us. Very good lap from him. So yeah, that was a good banker, I would say. That means I don't need to go out again. I'm pretty safe, I think, with a 0.94. Even though, look at the gaps. Barry is P10, not even a tenth of my lap time, and he's P10. I don't even have any purple sectors. So it just shows you how it's just, you need a clean lap and it's done, and you're through. So we don't go out again. We stay P7. Jarno put in a banger lap time for Q1, by the way. After the race, after the quali, we talked and he said that was his PB in Q1. Like, he just absolutely sent it, I guess. But I mean, again, useless because Q1, no one really cares. You just want to pass, to be honest. Out in Q1 where, I didn't really see, but I just think it was like Simon, Ruben, I've got a few names, but no big title contenders were out in Q1 so far. In Q2 now, it's starting to become more important now, the lap times. I need to actually push, and as we see that I pushed a little bit too much the entry, I had to counter steer. It was a bad exit, so I'm gonna carry the time loss throughout the whole sector 1, which is almost basically all flat out. With our setup, maybe not, because I think we're a little bit on the lower side of wings, but it's a 0.2 first. That's a really good first for Q2, to be honest. Then we must have messed up somewhere, or I don't quite remember. The long left looked good as well. Here, let's see, very confidence corner. Yeah, see, that was very bad. You need to get as close to the wall as you can, to be honest. That was not very close at all. So the split won't be that quick. Probably like a 0.001. So it should be about a tenth and a bit quicker than that. But yeah, we're just again going for a clean lap. Hopefully we can do a normal last corner. Brendan goes P1 with a 0.89, not very rapid. Wilson now P1, 0.7. There's the Freddy. See, there's the banker that we expected from him, 0.65 banker. I think that's easily through, to be honest. But yeah, we were not even a tenth off, considering that middle sector and the fast chicane at the end in sector 3. So relatively happy with my banker. I'm P5 after all the first laps, so that's a very good start. So we just need a little improvement, you know, a little improvement on the first lap, and we should be good. We should be golden for Q3. As we do a very good turn 1, we're 30 up. Turn 3 is always the tricky one. Oh, that was a bit too deep, but somehow we carry more speed, and we're 60 up, so this is going perfect so far. Flat out, get as close to the wall as possible. There we go. Yep, I lost a little bit of time. Got it back in the exit again. There's a 2-3 first. That's very fast for us, at least. I know some people did 0.1s in Q2. Bit wide there. Oh, very wide there. That was not very good. Lost some time, 20 or 30. Let's see if we can manage the chicane a bit better than the first time. We don't. A tiny bit better, so we're only 40 up at this moment. So, I mean, yes, it's good because it's an improvement, but we need to, you know, make sure we just bring it home. So we need to do a good chicane here, which we do. It was not bad. So I see now that we are at almost 90 up. So in my head right now, I'm like, okay, this is a really good improvement. I will be more than safe. I am chilling. I just need to do a normal last corner, no risks. But it was just, yeah, I don't know. The last corner didn't feel that great. I lost a little bit of time, but again, I still thought this would be a good improvement with a 0.69, which puts me P8. But as you can see, I'm P9 already, P10, and I dropped down to P11 with a 0.691. Never would have imagined that a 0.69 would be out in Q2 in Jeddah. Honestly, I thought any mid to low 7 would be through to Q3. I think everyone generally peaked that session. I remember we all spoke about it afterwards, and everyone was so surprised at the pace of this Q2 session. But it is what it is. I'm starting P11 as Freddy gets pole position with a 0.34. Barry good job by him in P2 with a 3.7 as I'm going through the sectors here. So Barry lost a little bit of time in sector 1, but gained a bit in the middle. Thomas, I think, made a mistake in his second run, so he couldn't improve. So he's starting P6. Wilson P9, already Q3 appearance on his second ever esports race, so that's very good by him. And then Jake in P10. This is the qualifying results, basically the starting grid of the race. Freddy, Barry, and Alfie, very good by Alfie as well, P3, but I think that's his best track and we already knew it. So I'm in a Mercedes sandwich, as you can see. P10 and P12, the Mercedes, Jake and Jarno, so hopefully we can work with them, but also hopefully they don't cause too much trouble for me towards the end of the race. As we decide to start on the hards. I chose this because I saw all the people in front of me were on softs, and what is the point if I'm the 11th or 10th soft runner? So yeah, here we go at the start of the race. My main objective here is to just keep my nose clean and survive the first few corners. First race of the event. Jake gets hit a little bit by Wilson there, so we take that opportunity and pass Jake, which is crucial because that's a net position gained in my whole race because he's on the exact same strategy as me. So that was very, very, very good start. I'm the first hard runner. I believe there is one medium runner in front of us somewhere, which I think should be Isma Fassi. I'm not sure where he started, but I think he's in the top 5, top 6. So yeah, he's just a little bit ahead. But I'm the first hard runner, which is very, very good to know, as always. As we hear, there is Isma being on the medium. He's having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the softs on the first lap, and it's causing the train to go a little bit too slow. So we're all a bit bunched up. Here, but I'm sure they already passed him. The McLaren of Lucas Blakey already passed him, so they will catch up, back up. Oh, actually, I am mistaken. Josh Idowu is the first hard runner, and he started ahead of me, so I'm the second hard runner. So yeah, we're just gonna try and follow Josh. I think for the whole stint, basically, nothing is gonna happen in this first stint. I can already tell you guys. It's just holding position, keeping ERS, saving the tires, and yeah, just getting into a rhythm. For us, it's all about the second stint. Whilst for the people on the softs, it's all about the first stint and the undercut or overcut. Freddy is leading at the moment with Barry P2 and Alfie still P3, so they're just staying in position. They'll get close to Josh there. Jake behind me as well. We have Jed as on P12 on the medium. Maybe he'll try and get through, but he doesn't because we're skipped all the way to lap 9 and we're still in the same exact position as lap 2. So it just shows you how much track position is so important. As we have the first stoppers, which is Wilson, Thomas, and Freddy. Those three already pitted. Oh, actually, no, also Barry. I think quite a bit of people actually pitted. But here is when Barry and Alfie got wing damage into entering the pit. They hit Freddy. Freddy went super, super slow to the pits. So instead of slowing down to 60 and pressing the pit limiter, he slowed down to 20. Like, he kept slowing down. He didn't accelerate when pressing the pit limiter. As the next lap, Lucas and another runner pit from the softs. So it leaves us in P3 behind Isma and Josh, which is actually perfect for us because we are basically going at medium's race pace at the moment, which would be better than the hards. So we're theoretically gaining race time like this, so it's wonderful. As we skip lap 13, I want to pass both of them because I think we want to pit this lap. And also, as you can see from the minimap, Freddy is leading by like 4 seconds because Barry, having broken the wing, he was just trying to hold on for dear life and make life miserable for everyone else so that I could gain a little bit, you know. So yeah, lap 13, we decide to pit, do an undercut, be the first one to catch the softs, the medium train. As I think Jake follows me. Yeah, Jake follows me, as well as someone else following me. I didn't see exactly who. I think Fabrizio. No, not Fabrizio. Oh my god, I can't see. It was an Aston Martin. No, oh no, it was a kick. It was probably Brandon then. Yeah. So let's see where this brings us. And we are not that far, to be honest, guys. I mean, from race practices that we've done, this is not a big gap to catch. 4.2 seconds. Not big at all, so that we are in a very, very, very good position here. And as we know, Barry and Alfie both have wing damage, so it's a free position for us. As now we're trying to work with Jake, which pitted on the same lap as us, but Ismail pitted a lap later, did an overcut, and put the softs which was very, very interesting because yeah, the softs are good, but they're just not really good for the last 4 laps, and that's when you really need good tires, is the last 3-4 laps. You know, make those moves and put yourself in a good position for the end of the race. But yeah, now here's Barry that held everyone up as much as he could. He's gonna let us go here. He doesn't want to lose me any time, which is very, very big thank you to him there. As he didn't have to do that, but you know, we are working as a team, so I understand exactly. And Alfie is doing the exact same, but for, you know, for Ulas. He's slowing us down because he has wing damage, so we are losing time now. But we need to get past him as soon as possible, because Ismail behind on the softs is a big, big danger. Oh, he goes side by side here. Oh, I don't remember this. Okay, he does not keep it around that side, thank goodness. Yeah, side by side, that doesn't really work. And look at this, we are side by side, almost 3 wide behind Alfie, who's using the whole straight to stay ahead. Oh my god, it was so stressful and chaotic. And Jake, oh, what a good move actually that was. I remember that one now. I saw that Jake was gonna dive in, and I knew Alfie would have a really bad exit, so I could just slot in my car and slingshot past as well. And here I do a crucial mistake, which was to pass Jake. I should have stayed behind Jake, because now I am P1, or in front of this train, with no DRS, with Jake, Brendan, Isma all using with DRS. And I knew I was just gonna get eaten up alive. I wanted to stay P2, but Ismail's tires were just way too good. So yeah, Isma passes, and thankfully, but I had to use a lot of ERS. We managed to keep P2 here, which is so important. You don't want to be P3. As now we're trying to work together with Ismail, because we still need to catch the train ahead. Alfie did a really big number on us, to be honest. He slowed us down quite a bit, and that's it for one. But yeah, here I do try to defend, because I see Jake is pushing, but again, that was a mistake. Big mistake was to pass Ismail there, because now I am P3 and with not much ERS, and we will be catching the train ahead this lap around, so I'm just gonna be stuck, sitting duck on the straight, and now I'm just stuck behind these two, and I'll try my best obviously to do something, but as you can see, they caught first, they are overtaking first. But I'm just trying to save my ERS here, not trying to use for no reason, which I do a little lock up there, not for my exit. Fabrizio, last on the train with I think one of the oldest tires as well. So yeah, he should be an easy pass or a free pass, but he's defending very, very well. As you can see, Jake is still stuck behind him, and Isma, remember what I told you guys about the softs. Isma now is reaching a point where the softs are just not that good anymore, and the mediums actually take over from now on. But he still managed to get his way up to P4, so he's in a really good position. P3 in the train, because remember Freddy is 5 seconds up the road. As Brendan now is using ERS to try and pass me, but we use ERS back to defend and use this opportunity to maybe overtake Fabrizio and Jake as they're squabbling. But they just keep it very clean. Fabrizio, mega defense. And there was no way past for me, to be honest. No way past. As Fabrizio lets Jake go, and I knew that he was going to do that, so I tried to take a chance and dive it down the inside, but if I went deeper than that, I would have just absolutely destroyed him, and I do not want to get any penalties. So I just decided to sit back and be even a little bit more patient, as here we try to use my ERS to pass him and surprise him, but he defends the inside again. I try to go around the outside, and he gives us a little tap here, which puts us on the dirty side of the track, and I could not put the throttle down anymore, so I couldn't pass him yet. And at this point I was getting very, very frustrated, I would imagine, because Fabrizio pitted like lap 9 onto medium. We pitted 4 laps later, we have 4 laps right tires. But it just shows again how important track position is, and the hard medium is not what it used to be. It really isn't. For you to do a hard medium perfectly, everything has to go perfectly for you as well. You have to have no holdups, no mistakes. It's just very hard to pull off. Very high risk, but very high reward strategy. As you can see behind us, Josh and Brendan squabbling away as well. I think everyone's low on ERS at this point. I try to not use because I really don't want to go below 10% and show them that I'm such low ERS, which we do keep them, we do keep it secret that I don't have much ERS. So yeah, I'm still stuck behind Fabrizio. Maybe lap 23, starting on lap 24, we try to go for a move now. Yeah, I try to use ERS here. Maybe go around the outside of turn 1, which becomes the inside for turn 2. But I need to be careful to not outbrake myself and hit Jake, which we almost do. Oh, we do actually here because there was a hold up in front and we get a wheel spin here. And Fabrizio is still there. He still managed to keep the position. Yeah, at this point, it's just fair play to him. I remember that day I was pissed at him because yeah, he held me up so much and I couldn't get past. And here, as he makes a mistake, he goes deep and hits Wilson. I don't think he has damage, but that makes it easy on us to just finally pass. Too bad it's just the final lap and we're still B7, so we're just gonna try and salvage what we can here. I have no ERS. I know Jarno's behind. Oh, as here I try to go down the inside to maybe take some space so I don't let Jarno go around the outside of me. But yeah, I was gonna say, I know at this point that Jarno is on like 50 ERS, or like at way more than me at least. So it's gonna be hard to keep him behind, so I have to save ERS as much as possible now, as Wilson is very, very slow as well. He pitted, he was one of the first ones to pit as well. Again, look at the gap to Freddy, it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, as Jarno here tries to go around the outside, but he also has fresher tires than me, and unlike Fabrizio, I don't punt him and push him off like he did to me, so he still had good grip and managed to go around the outside. The outside has a very good line there, to be honest, if you don't get pushed off. So yeah, he managed to pull it off. Then I see Ruben behind me has a 5-second penalty, so I don't even try to defend this one, to be completely honest. I mean, I do here because I want to still stay close to Jarno, but I knew that for the last corner, I'm not going to risk anything, just damage limitation at this point, because unfortunate for Barry, he's out of the points, and myself being P8 is not the greatest result for us, so let's just at least get P8, as here he tries to go down the inside, but he goes way too deep, and we do such a clean, that was probably one of the cleanest switchbacks I've ever done. No touches, no contact, it was just millimeter perfect. So yeah, we keep P8 behind Jarno and Wilson. Wilson, very good racer Wilson, P6 on his second ever race, very good points for McLaren. As you can see, Freddy won by 5.5 seconds with all that chaos and that holding up. So yeah, GG's to Freddy. Thomas P2, Isma, with that weird strategy that I was talking to you about. It worked. The medium soft very much worked. I think it just was crucial to get up there as quick as you could and not get stuck behind the others. So yeah, we only finished P8, Jarno P7. Not the greatest race, to be honest. I mean, we still made up places, but there was a lot of chaos in front. We should have done more, especially being ahead of Jake and Isma. We should have gotten at least a top 5, top 4. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be Austria, if I believe correctly. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, guys.